Let me put that there and that there. That looks nice. Oh, hi guys, welcome to the History Hunter. Just working on another project. We found a ton of S-mine detonators on the Great World War II Challenge Tour, and they're all going to be given away to our supporters. So if you're a Patreon team member, check out those videos in the beginning of each month. Other than that, well, today we're going to see something special. We're going to see part 1 of 2 of a very unique location that me and you guys came across. And this first part will show us what we kind of knew was there. But what will happen in part 2 is just amazing. It's going to blow you away because we found almost like a whole little city in the forest that the Germans built. And we never even knew that it was there. If you want to help us out, watch the video in full. The YouTube algorithm doesn't help us too much. You can change that by watching the videos in full. And if you put on like 10 of them in your lunch break, you are definitely helping us out a little bit more. All right, let's see what today is all about. Welcome to the History Hunter. History Hunter here and
Hello.
Eagle Eyes. Today we're going to show you something actually very simple, but also very important for what the Germans had. The Germans had a huge ammunition storage here. So to protect the ammunition storage, they had to kind of create some kind of defensive system on the top of this mountain ridge. So what we're going to do, just have a little walk about and let you see what they did and what their plan was and how they executed the plan of protecting all of the investments of the munition storage. So let's go out and find this and share the past together.
We're on a great challenge tour. Everything is well. Hope you all are doing well, and thank you guys for your support.
Absolutely, thank you so much for your very kind support that keeps us out here. We are kind of climbing up into the terrain to higher grounds. And everybody knows that higher grounds is the one that you want to be at, because the higher grounds is actually an advantage. And now we're coming to a road split. You can choose to go left or right, and we are most definitely going to go right first. And then we're going to get up to all the way to the top there, and that is where the exciting position starts.
Now we can see we're getting into higher grounds.
Yes, definitely higher grounds. We're starting to elevate up into the terrain, and this is the plan of the Germans. They wanted to be higher up here because, again, if you're higher up, you have the possibility to see all the terrain down here. And as you can see here, you can definitely feel that this is a high vantage point. This is the lower ground with the fields and farms, and the munition storage is actually on the other side of this mountain. But the protection measures on the top were for one purpose: to be able to see everything around here and then maybe take out the enemies before they could get to the munition storage, maybe with some, you know, sabotage missions or something like that. Oh, it's really starting to rain here now. Suddenly you can see things are starting to happen here. Doesn't look like much, but when you use your eyes very well, you can actually start to see the different features. Right here, that is a tiny little structure, but nevertheless you can see we are now starting to be on top of this ridge, and there is this thing here with a steel door, and there's actually a shutter there. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to find my flashlight, and we're going to see if we can actually go inside there and check that out. Just want to share this with you. We are using the WWII X2 flashlights on this journey. This is one heck of a flashlight. If you ever need something that really does what it's supposed to do, light up the surroundings, this is the thing. Beautiful clip, long-lasting battery, an extremely extremely powerful to be this big. All right, let's have a look at what we see here.
By the way, guys, this is railroad ties that are used for the construction of this building.
Yeah, you can see here that they put railroad ties on top here to create this little roof thing. And I was thinking maybe we can get a little glimpse of what is going on in here.
Don't hit your head.
No, I'm gonna be careful. This is not easy, guys, but I'm gonna do my very best.
Bye.
Yeah, I'm gonna climb in here. So let's see, what do we have here? I'm gonna try and hold the flashlight like that. I can feel the breeze, eagle eyes. Why did they do it so low? Oh, I get it, I get it. This is cool. Oh, wow. There's actually some kind of tunnel system, eagle eyes. I see, I see. So this is most likely a machine gun position. And they came in from there. And then they have two of these hatches. Boy, oh boy. I didn't think there would be a... Oh, I see. Okay, eagle eyes. Just come inside because we have to go through this structure here, okay? Can you bring the backpacks? Definitely a machine gun position. So let's take you back here. Yeah, there's an opening here. This is most likely munition storage. Oh, you need light?
Yeah.
Okay, he's coming here. You can see. You got the backpack?
Oh, no.
You have to get the backpack because going through here, you know. Okay?
Oh, they're going through here?
Yeah.
Okay. Go.
Alright, Eagle Eyes is coming through.
Hello.
You have to climb into this structure here. How cool is that? Alright, Eagle Eyes is in.
I went to the midget hole.
The machine gun position, we think. Then, as I said, come through here. Most likely munition storage. And then there's a larger door. So why that small door? Maybe that is an emergency exit. But you can see that they really started to do some work here. Can I get through here? Or do I have to get my backpack off me? Oh, give me a second, guy. I need to take the backpack off. There you go. Old grumpy guy getting past the open door here.
Yeah.
And now suddenly you can see things are starting to get exciting. You have a huge trench leading up that way. And that trench starts just about here. And I wonder where that goes to. That could easily go to a completely new set of a position. So this here we're gonna investigate a little bit further. But you can see that this is where they led you into the setup. And the more railroad ties laying there. And you can see this is where we came up from. And then it's like a wooden bridge or something here. Wonder what is down here then. Oh, there's another position right here, Eagle Eyes. There's a lot of rain here now, so excuse us if there's water on the lens or something. Oh, okay, I get it. This is a second machine gun position. And you can see it's just this passage, and you have area to get in. And this is where you slam down a machine gun on a spigot, and then you can go around like that. But we're gonna get to the top here, and we're gonna show you the view, because now you can fully understand why they put that machine gun position right here. Machine gun entrance here. Boom, that's the machine gun position. You can see some pockets where they had munition and all of that. And then, whoom, this is what you see. And this is where it starts to get very exciting, because the major compound of the munition storage that they used to have is down here. It's not there anymore, but that's the munition storage area. So you can see there's a huge wooden thing down there. I'm not sure what that is, but this is the higher ground of this hill. And now you can see they have all of this horizon to cover, and that is why they placed it right
here.
That, my friend, is a German WWII S-Mine display, and we create and give them away to our Patreon team members. This is a German Soldatenheim little shadow box. This is a 9mm munition box. Everything here is original. These are artifacts from the Second World War, and we give them away to our Patreon team members. If you want to check out how to become a Patreon team member, there's a link here in the video description where it says more. Just click that, then you click the link for the Patreon, and then you'll see how you can become a Patreon team member, and you will in the end up with something absolutely spectacular, some small artifacts from the Second World War, and we will share history in a very special way together.
This little circle here that today is kind of ruined used to be a fighting position, actually what we call a little one-man foxhole, but it's been torn down. But from this location here, this position here, they could also have a secondary firing position next to the machine gun, but also it could have been a guard and lookout position. So there are several of these in the terrain. You just have to kind of read the terrain to see them and understand what they are for. On the top here, the Germans used to have an observation post. I'm not exactly sure if we'll be able to find this post. Oh, yes. Eli, I said I wasn't sure, but now I am. Right, there it is. Been walking a bit around to find it, but right there it is. See here? This is an observation post way up here in the mountainside, and I think that could have 360-degree views. We're going to find the entrance. There's a trench nearby it, but as you can see here, this is an observation bunker, and it looks like there are a couple of rooms, heavy-duty steel beams. See that? Integrated with the rebars and concrete and stones on the top. This concrete has come off, and they most likely also put some camo webbing on top of it. How interesting to see that here. Right here, that's about the entrance area.
All guys can jump.
And you can see here, this is where you came in. And I'm hoping that it's possible to go inside and have a look, but there's a huge trench leading into the bunker itself, and this is very typical for the Germans built. You see here, railroad beams or tracks, they use that. And let's just go on the top here. You can see it's coming apart, so we're just going to be very careful when we enter. You can see they poured bitumen and stuff to try and prevent it from the water seeping into it. And again, this is on the top of this peak that the Germans really wanted to have control of. And now this is where you see that the plan was very, very successful. They also had a massive installation over there on that hill, and that is one of the largest bunkers that you can ever find on the Atlantic Wall. And there were a observation post on that one, and also the munition storage was down into the mountain here. Okay, let's see if we can get inside this thing and check it out from the inside. All right, guys, there's a lot of rocks that has come down here, but the roof seems to be okay. So I'm not sure how far I will go in here, but it is so low under the ceiling here that I have to climb and crawl, and I don't want to ruin the raincoats and rain-clothes here, because we are desperately needing that every day here now, because it's so wet. I wasn't expecting it to be that wet right now, but that's how it is, you know. There we are. I'm gonna gently go inside here. Oh, it's rather big actually. Wow, look at this place. This is cool. Yeah, definitely observation post. Was most likely a floor a bit higher up, so they could really see out. Kind of like an opening between the two rooms. When you get up here, this is the level they would be at, and then they would have binoculars and rangefinders and all of that at their disposal. And I'm not sure whether this was ever built to withstand bombs or anything, but maybe lighter attacked from mortar activity or something like that. And you can see also there's an old can there, you can see that. Doing the GoPro recording here, you have to move the camera a bit slower because it has such a small lens. So it doesn't pick up everything as good as the other camera, but the camera doesn't work when it's so wet. And again, you can see this is where they could stay and observe the whole terrain down there. And I have to say, and they can also look out that way. This is much bigger than I thought it would be actually, so I'm very happy we managed to check this out. So I'm gonna crawl out again and I'll meet you on the outside. Just a very quick thank you to some incredible people before we left. I promised for all of you who helped us out with a super thanks donation and a PayPal donation, and for being a Patreon team member. I'll say a huge thank you to each and every one of you, and to all our Patreon team members, thank you so very much. You know who you are. I absolutely appreciate each and every one of you team members. But also, I said that for all of you who help us with a super thanks donation, that is this feature here. Your way to help us to get some fuel into the gas tank of the camper van, go out and find and share incredible history. Each and every one of you helped us out with a little contribution so we can go out and do this. And you are actually now historical. For see, you are right here with us guys, and I promised I'll bring your name here and forever, as long as this video is here. You are actually historical because you helped us to make the Great World War II Challenge Tour come true, and we thank you so much for that. But not only that,
We got Patreon.
we have some fantastic PayPal donations coming in, and I'm adding on the list the names as we go along. Thank you, each and every one of you, for your very, very kind support. It is greatly appreciated, and you know, you are also here, right here with us. So thank you so very, very much for your very kind support.
It's been so great out here, guys, and so amazing out there. And we've seen so much stuff, so thank you guys for supporting us and helping us out. And now you guys are historical.
Absolutely, thank you so very much. You can see, very heavy built, and everywhere you get a feeling that, well, this was important. And what is that? This is a little, see here, you guys, right here. They made arrangement for one shooting position because there's this plateau of concrete here, and you can see they actually made a tiny little thing here. So you could come here and then you could defend from the ridge or fire at the ridge on the top there. How cool. And Nikolai said, Daddy, something is here. Oh wow, look at that. Are you here, Eagle Eyes? Yeah. Not Hans. Wow. Look at this place here. So, what? That is spectacular. Let me adjust the flashlight to this level here. There we go. The GoPro needs a lot of... Wow, this is the munition storage. And then, wow. And that is so cool. Now you get to see one of these fully working. But not only that, this is how you can see how the system was. Can you hold this like this, Eli?
Sure.
There is the center spigot, all right? And then around here, this very nice flat surface here. So the machine gun would be attached right there, and the back of the machine gun would be able to travel back and forth on this here. And you can see it covers around 180 degrees. So they could quickly take the machine gun here, this way, and then they could quickly go over to this side, change direction, and go over here. This is cool. And you can see everywhere down here, there are munition pockets everywhere. That's because they made preparations to have lots of the MG boxes for the crews here. But this is a spectacular structure here in the middle of nowhere. But now you can see this is much lower, but nevertheless it actually protects also something that is further down close to the road. And we hope that we're going to be able to share that with you as well, because there's something else here, not only munition storage or these positions, but there is something else in the forest tree line further down there. But this was something else, and I really loved to show you that, because this is very rare to see in a complete setup, and you can even see the different level where the machine gun traversed. Do you like that, Eagle Eyes?
Yeah.
Absolutely stunning. Let's continue.
Wow, that is just part one, guys. And by the way, if you want to help us out to reach more people, we have this little super thanks feature here. Basically, your opportunity to help us to get some gasoline into the fuel tank of the camper van and go out and explore and share more. Also, we have this PayPal thing here. You can find that if you want to give a PayPal donation here. Click more, and then you just click the PayPal link, and you know, all of that. Also, the Patreon link is also here if you want to check out how to become a Patreon team member, and you will end up having some great World War II artifacts. All of these, we are restoring them. This is how they look when we find them, and we are restoring them like this. And what is cool about some of these is that they have the date and the production code and everything right on the side here. So they're pretty cool, and we put them into a little context with a World War II shadow box. Let me show you. Yeah, that is what it looks like when we are finished and we pass it on to you guys. As I said, this was on the Great World War II Challenge Tour, and I thank you so very much, each and every one of you who helped us to make this come true, because this is a team effort. We cannot do this without your incredible support. And for all of you who helped us out with super thanks donations and PayPal donations before and during this trip, thank you so very, very much for doing so, because it actually keeps us out there to share more. And there's a ton more coming from the Great World War II Challenge Tour. By the way, this is a little model now that Eagle Eyes has built. He wanted me to show you that because he's on a little journey right now, and he said show them the vessel that he built, and I did that all by himself, and he's kind of very, very proud of that, and I am too. All right, thank you so very much, guys. Remember, watch the videos in full length. That is really helping out now, as the YouTube algorithm kind of doesn't help out too much as it did before. So with your kind help to watch more, because it's the view time of the video is the most important. If I make a video of 20 minutes and you skip and just accumulate like 4 minutes of watching, you're not helping. Could just as well watch a sleeping cat in a high rise in China getting 40 million views of whatever reason. We work very hard for this, a lot of research and travel and expenses. So give us the little courtesy of watching the videos in full, and you won't believe how much that helps with the YouTube algorithm. All right, enough from us. Thank you for staying in the end. A little bonus for all of you who did that after this thing here. So thank you. We'll see you in part 2, and you'll find that right here under there where it says more. Just click that, and under there you will find the link for part 2. Don't miss it, because that's one crazy area that we didn't know about. All right, stay safe, keep smiling, and remember, history is everywhere.
Came across this thing here. Could that be something that is from the flak positions? It definitely looks very old, and it's got some kind of fixture, and you know, I think that could very well be from the flak cruise equipment. What is it? Really, really strange. I think that could really well be something that the crews used here.